Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Let's Play Civilization 5: A Brave New World. The Brave New World. Just Brave New World? I don't know. Something. The new expansion's out, yes. I am starting a lot of series recently, but come on, it's the new Civ 5 expansion. I've got to play it. Actually, I already have. I have finished the game as Venice. They are super OP. Seriously. I had like 20,000 gold by the end of it. I was buying and selling civilizations. They just couldn't stop me. It was ridiculous. Which is why I'm not going to be playing as them, because frankly, too powerful. No, I think I'm going to be playing as another one of the new races. Not races, civilizations, sorry. I'm thinking it's like Galciv or something. The Shoshone, I think. Bit of extra... Each city starts a bit bigger, so they're a bit more... They can expand a bit faster. I think I'm going to play on King. I usually play on Prince actually, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge for me. I'm also going to go and change the map type to Continents Plus, maybe? No, you know, I've always been a bit of a sucker for the Pangaea. Quick combat, quick movement. Sorry if you want to see it, but speed. Gotta have speed. Yep. Let's go. Everything else is pretty standard.
Blessings be upon you, wise and fearsome Chief Pocatello, revered leader of the Shoshone people. As the young chieftain of the Shoshone, you rose to face a wave of encroaching American settlements across the western United States. Forced to defend the Shoshone ancestral lands from a seemingly endless stream of new immigrants, your war band struck fear into those who would claim the sacred lands of your people. After years of strife, you skillfully avoided a direct conflict with the armies of the US government and negotiated a series of treaties in the hopes of establishing a lasting peace for the Shoshone. Most esteemed Pocatello, your people once again look to you for guidance. Will you conquer your enemies, driving them far from your lands? Or will you seek out peaceful diplomacy and trade? Will you build a civilization that stands the test of time?
Okay, so we start with extra territory, and we get a bonus when fighting within our own territory. Also, our specials are 2 units, quite good ones by the looks of it. However, I feel that this bonus, that both of the bonuses, lend very well to a defensive civ as opposed to an aggressive one. So despite the fact that I have early game power and I think there's probably like medieval level, I'm not entirely sure what that replaces. But despite the fact that I have quite powerful units like that, I feel like I should be a good defensive civ. So I don't need much military to defend. Which means I think I'm going to go for a science heavy thing here. Because, you know, that's like the thing I always wondered. What if the Native Americans were ahead in the old science department? They can't be that far behind. Well, I mean, they're pretty far behind. They're using obsidian as opposed to, you know, metal. Metal's useful. It's very useful, seriously. If you're making stuff out of what comes out of a volcano and, you know, the bones of oxes and bison and whatever happen to be knocking around, you're probably not going to do as well as people who figured out what the hell steel is. Or gunpowder, for that matter. Either way, I feel like science is the way to go here. There are civs that are more suited for science, but the civs are more suited for everything. Gonna be honest, I normally just trust the computer starts from somewhere nice. Usually there's at least 1 or 2 strategic resources within whatever territory it starts in, so I'm gonna start. And here we can see the bonus. So normally I just get this little ring here. Instead I've got the copper, the bananas, the dyes and all sorts of extra gubbins like that. Also, something else that's quite useful about this civ, my starting warrior is also a scout, I believe. Yep, ignores terrain costs, 15% bonus in territory, and may choose oh my god. Right, get exploring. I like this. This is good. Right. If we're going for science, there's only one way to start. People might think there's other ways. There isn't. You go for the Great Library, you run to it, and you hug it, and you never let it go. And if somebody else takes it, you rage quit and try again. I should think we'll get it though, because we have 2 sets of copper in the starting area. It's not marble, but it's, actually I had a hill. It should be enough. It would technically require mining. Let me see, 14 turns to a worker. We don't need a monument, because we've already expanded a bit, so we can probably ignore that. Let's go for a worker, so I can at least improve something. Right. Very nice thing as well with the scout being like a warrior. It's nice and tough, so I can auto do it without worrying about it really. Interesting. Here's the thing. I think if I pick the technology, which is very good, it will not allow me to do that the second time around. So I think what I should actually do is go for the population to speed up my, the building up of my city, and then we go for the new technology on the next one. I think. Because it would only be a 1 in 4 to get pottery, which I'd need to get a head start on writing, so I feel like a head start on production is my better chance here. But I will go technology on the second one, which may even be after pottery, so, well, hopefully it won't be 8 turns to get to the next one. But, I was just saying, yeah, that would probably cause problems. Right, another one. I wish I had a second one of these actually, in case there's some barbarians knocking about, but I'd only send it off anyway. They're just too good. I want to explore all the things. I'm on a Pangaea as well, so I can explore all the things. New tech.
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox.
Oh god, that's very loud. I mean, I purposefully put it loud to make sure you could hear that if ever I actually did want to leave it to speak, but I rarely do. So I won't. It's actually useful. If we get to the sheep. Are you going for the sheep? Are you going for the horses? Oh, those need animal husbandry, don't they? Maybe. I don't know. No, they need horseback riding, surely. Well, no. I mean, you don't need to know how to ride them to farm them. Imagine there's not much point in farming them if you can't ride them. I suppose as long as you can sort of nudge them in the right direction, they'll do what you need to do. This is an odd start for a Pangaea. They're normally very blobby. This is quite pointy. There's probably very specific geological terms I could be using. I don't know them though, so...
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou?
Classic Bible quote saying, don't question who made God, I think. I don't know. It can all mean anything. I'm pretty sure the Bible says Jesus was a communist, but that's just my interpretation. Which is why nobody accepts my interpretation. My god, why is there so much copper? Why is copper not useful? Or it's useful, but it's, it's good production, but... Oh, if I could have a city here, that would get so much production. No food, bit of fish, but so much production. Damn. Maybe here could actually be quite good. Doesn't look like there's much food, but the floodplains do well. Maybe put it on the coast, get the fish. Ooh. Oh, you're not going to stop me. Kind of want to here's the problem. Normally, I build a scout. The scout's out getting ruins, and I like train my warrior. Ooh, Babylon. Okay, I'm going to have to turn down the voices so people like him don't drown me out. Yeah, I know there's nothing we can do. Hold on. Ooh. Gold? How much gold is it? Is it enough to buy a second Pathfinder? I'm going to guess that it... Oh... I mean, these are all good. The only one I wouldn't want is the maps, I think. But, oh, which would I want? Gold? If I get a second Pathfinder, that'd be really useful, but I don't think it'll be that much money. I think culture would be better. Yeah. Because then I can get Liberty for the extra expansion, because that's what I'm planning on doing. There's massive expansion, go everywhere. Now, granted, there's a new thing in the new one which increases technology costs per city. That seems to have it's only 5%, but as long as I make each city half decent, then that shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't. 6 turns to writing, not bad. How did they not get that? Oh, spoke too soon. Go away. Seriously. I don't want war, but I will, you know, get annoyed at you. I'm not attacking him. Right, what? Pasture, is that extra production? I feel like it... Oh, you know what? I know I automate far too much, and particularly now that I'm playing on King, I should be micromanaging. But that's like, you gotta do things for that. How many turns to the Great... 4 turns to the Great Library. Okay, I'm gonna start... Oh no, hold on. If I start on a Pathfinder, and then when I unlock writing, I'll just put him in a queue. Because we're going to want a second one of them in a bit anyway. How much is it to buy one? 220? Probably should have taken the money. Too late to second guess now. Oh, there's Babylon. Also means... Oh god, actually they're very close. They're very close. I don't like that. 30% increase. Oh, that's right. I was going to turn down the voice volume, wasn't I? If I shut up, you might still be able to hear them, but if I don't want to shut up, then hopefully they won't drown me out. Hopefully. I should have micromanaged him and gone this way. There's probably stuff over there.
He who destroys a...
Yeah, just keep walking. They'll harass Babylon, not me. Okay, now, let's see if I remember how to do this. Show Q. Add the 37 turns, come on. Which is the button to change them around? Oh, there it is. There it is. 37 turns. Production focus? 27, but 44 turns to the new citizen. So I can do it this way round, and it's... hold on, let me... Okay, we'll take them off them. Let's do this manually for a second. Let's get the production and the production. And the production. And where can I get starvation, most food? Alright, so replace one of them with one of them, and it's stagnant, and it'll be built in 24 turns. That's not great, but it'll do. Well, we'll see what it looks like when they've built the pasture. Mining. If we can put a mine on the copper, that'll speed this up a lot. A lot. I should probably sell this, but you know what? I like being able to see the things. Yeah, that's useful. Moderately. Again, I should probably sell the embassy to them, but I think there's benefits to me having one in theirs. I think I'm going to assume there are and be lazy about this. This tends to be the case. Do I get a... No, it's 2 to get that. Fair enough. There is an extra to buildings for as the first culture thing, so do that. Does that count towards wonders? I wonder. I wonder. How many times can I say the word wonder in one sentence? I wonder. Hey, 2. It's only 2. I wonder how many times wonder can be said in a wonderful sentence. No, no, I lost it. I lost it. Tried too hard. Couldn't do it. Oh my god, there's barbarians everywhere. Did I flip an option for that? Don't think I'm going to be playing around with the religion elements in this particular game. It doesn't. I mean, religion isn't really relevant to a science victory. It can help. There are certain things you can have in a religion that help, but I don't think you necessarily even need to be the founder for them to help. And as long as somebody else gets the religion, just try and get it, and it'll probably work out. Maybe, anyway. Okay, these are all very good. That's very nice, but not as nice as a settler, so. +1 production, 5% production, cities building buildings. Let's reduce that to 15 turns, and now we can have a look. Oh, no, wait, that's production, so, yeah. Still stagnant, and still as much production as I think I can get out of this. If I had a bit of stored up food, I could maybe put it on something like this. Oh, no, hold on. Yes, one more hammer. 14 turns. Nobody better beat me to that. I'm not going to be happy. I won't actually rage quit, but I will be very annoyed. What else do I need? If I'm going for science, is there something else I need to rush? Nothing there. Nothing. Oh, National College? I think National Wonders you're allowed anyway. I think. Maybe. Is it worth rushing to it? I suppose it might be. Trouble is, I'll probably have a second city by the time I've got there, so I'm going to need time to build libraries around anyway. So I'll give that some time. I'll give that some time and just go a nice, safe, trapping for now, I suppose. Can maybe go into horseback riding after that. Some good stuff there. I need trapping for the deer, which will be useful, I should imagine. Oh, what are they going to build? I'm actually going to, yeah, they're probably going to go there, but I'm going to make sure they go there. God, everybody's getting pantheons. How many religious people am I against? Actually, do they have one? They don't have one. Do the Assyrians have one? The Assyrians don't have one. Who am I against? I suppose maybe Boudica and Isabel, maybe? Gotta be some religious people for the religions to be popping this early. Is looking at the copper. Oh, so the copper is a trade good. So is it a luxury? Not particularly luxurious. I mean, you know, modern day it would count as luxurious because it allows electricity, which is generally considered quite helpful, though not 100% necessary for life. But back then, I mean, what, a statue? Copper statue? That seems wasteful. I mean, copper I suppose is for weapons, but not particularly good ones is the thing. It's like worse than iron and bronze. And they figured both of those out quite quickly. Mind you, I think you need it for bronze. So then why don't you need the things for bronze to make bronze? It's this game, man. This game. Is there anything I can be doing? Oh, Washington.
The people of the United States of America welcome you.
Yes, people of the United States of America welcoming the Native Americans. I feel like we could have a problem later on.
Very well.
Let's try and be friendly. Whereabouts are you? Up there? Yeah, pretty far away. That you shouldn't be a problem. But I feel like I want him to be a problem just so I can crush him to prove a point. Not really sure what that point is. I don't. Point of pride for a culture that isn't even my own.
Even
I suppose that's the point of playing not just like strategy games like this, but any video game. It's to put yourself in the position of the other culture, isn't it? So right now I am the Native Americans, and so I really do want to do anything to say fuck you to the Anglo Americans. Is that what you call them? What do you call them? Migrant Americans? I suppose that technically makes sense. The counterpart to native ones. Yeah. Do we need calendar? There's a couple of things, but masonry. There's not really anything useful there. Sailing? Not even on the shore. I suppose archery, so we can get archers, but pathfinders are better. So let's go bronze working. Maybe there'll be some iron knocking around. Also, I'll automate him next turn. Netherlands. You probably won't screw me over. You might, but I'm going to hope you won't.
Geloof dat ik iets heb wat u...
Yeah, there's embassies everywhere. We've all been very nice to each other, I think. I feel like... Here's the thing. Like, it's actually usually the player that ends up causing serious conflicts. So when I played... Last time when I played as Venice, because I was basically refusing to do any wars whatsoever, nobody else had wars, and nobody stopped me, so I just ran away with the game with all my trade routes. Incidentally, I should build a caravan at some point. How much is it to buy one? Bloody hell, 390. Yeah, we need some more military before we get any of that. Mostly because barbarians. Yes! Oh god, why haven't... Yes, nice 17 turn
what
one.
is drama but life with the
It's
dull
not
bits
particularly
cut out?
good, at least it was expensive. And 2 turns to a Pathfinder, very good. Let's also put this back on... Oh, right, hold on, take all of these off. Come on, just... There we go. Really? That's your focus? I suppose it's 15 turns, but... Okay, put it into production, so 3 turns and a little bit of growth. Hope these barbarians don't go this way. Oh, they're coming this way. How much do I need? How much do I need? 15. Yeah, I can't get 15 in a turn. I should have left it where it was. Oh dear. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. 2. Oh shit. Yes, very good. Can't even write. Okay, they can't actually get to me this turn. Okay, this will go fine. This will go fine. They can't get across the river. Oh, just finished. Don't move. Don't move. Yeah. Right, hurt him. And kill him. There we go. Plus 1 culture from plantations. Ah, wouldn't mind if they spread that one to me, actually. That's pretty good. Speaking of which, let's get a calendar. I don't think there's anything I need to be rushing right now. There probably is, but I feel like now I should just build up a little bit. In fact, no, what I should do now, start getting settlers. Well, maybe I'll wait for 1 more culture pop and then get the settlers. In the meantime, let's see, wheat and bananas. Dear, so that'd be an extra 2 food when I've got everything hooked up. Not useful. Not useful. Happiness, quite useful. Not massively. Tell you, get a caravan. If we trade with Babylon, that should probably do good work for us. You heal up, and then we'll go hunt out the local barbarians. Should probably send to explore, but yeah, we have 1 exploring, and I need to make sure we're safe.
Bienvenue. Je suis Napoléon de France.
Yes, yes, hello, Napoleon. Don't murder me, please. You probably would. The French, Americans, British, anything like that is a natural enemy. Babylon, yeah, they didn't do anything. They're fine. We're cool. Not in this game, most likely though. We're very close. Chances are I'm going to settle around here and piss them off no end. Barbarians came from this way, so let's go explore over here. Really want to get rid of whatever encampment spawned that barbarian brute. Tends to cause issues. Anyway, this has actually been a very good start. We got the wonder we wanted, everything's going quite smoothly, we haven't been attacked by barbarians badly. Frankly, this has gone better than I could have possibly hoped. So stay tuned for some horrific failure next time. I'll see you then.